Hi and welcome to the Creative Pixie channel. My name is Jean. If you are interested in crochet or knitting or sewing, then this is the channel for you. Hi and welcome to today's episode. If you are a returning viewer, thanks so much for coming back. If you are a new viewer, hi, and I hope you enjoy what you see. So it's been about 3 weeks, I think, since my last episode. The last episode was filmed during a heat wave, so I filmed that out in the back garden, which was lovely. And of course, Northern Ireland weather being what it is, today it's really overcast and lashing outside. Raining, if you don't know what that means. So hopefully you'll not be able to hear any of the rain. I've got the windows closed, and so let's plow on. So I still have my temperature blanket going. I'm still about a month behind because I ran out of yarn, so I had to order that online and wait for that to be delivered. So I've put that project on hold. I have another project that I want to start, and I was waiting on that yarn to arrive, so I was kind of without a yarny project to work on. So I decided to do some stash diving, and I got out some Stylecraft batik swirl that I bought several months ago. I decided the best way to use these two cakes would be to do a corner to corner crochet blanket, and the aim of that would be to use one ball increasing, and once that ball was done I would use the other ball to do the decrease, so to get a nice sized square. So this is my first time doing corner to corner crochet. I went onto YouTube and followed a tutorial of how to do corner to corner crochet, and I didn't realise what a yarn eater it is. So here's my blanket so far. So here you go. So I've got that much through a ball. Through the ball bands here, so you can kind of see the size it was. So I've got that much through it. So I'm starting the second colour repeat. As you see, I started on the outside of the ball, which was this blue colour, moving my way inside, and I'm starting the second colour repeat now. And so yes, I'm about halfway through this ball then. So I'm only halfway through and I'm at that size. So I'm really not sure how big the blanket is going to be. I don't think it's going to be enormous. So corner to corner crochet is actually quite dense. Is it there? So I tried corner to corner crochet before, and I could not get it at all. So maybe it was just this tutorial that I followed this time is a bit more logical. So yeah, really pleased how that is working out. So yeah, I just started this on Saturday, I think. Today's Wednesday. And it's just a nice wee project just to pick up and just do while watching a bit of TV. So that's that. Another reason why I wanted to do a corner to corner crochet blanket was that I've seen really nice, what are they called? Graph gowns, in which they a graphic image is put onto a grid, and then you can like crochet the blanket according to the colours on the grid. Like each square is a colour on the grid, so to speak. So a bit like cross stitch in a way, but you can get some really nice, really fantastic graph gowns that I've seen. But anyway, baby steps. I thought I would get this one done first. Oh yes, I decided to start a little cross stitch project. I have I have a big one actually on the go at the minute, but I haven't touched it since last year. It's quite, it's on navy coloured Ada, and if any of you's cross stitch, you will know that working on a dark coloured Ada is just really difficult during the winter months. So I kind of put that away in autumn and haven't touched it since. But anyway, I thought I would try and do a little bit of cross stitch just to get me back into it. And my motivation was this issue of the World of Cross Stitching. This is issue 310, and it's for September 2021. But anyway, it came with a free little kit, and I thought that kit would be lovely to knit and mount onto a card to send to my grandparents. So the free kit was this little time for tea, and you get all the threads and everything. I've put these onto card, and this is how far I've got so far. Not very far at all, but hopefully I'll get some more of that done. It's supposed to take only like I think it said 6 hours in the magazine. Yes, stitching time is approximately 6 hours. So if I cover this up, cover the pattern up, that's what it will look like hopefully when it's finished, which is very nice. So that'll be a nice wee card for my grandparents. So yeah, lots of lovely little lots of lovely cross stitch designs in this. The one that caught my eye, well, there's a couple that have caught my eye, from the website. I don't, because a lot of these magazines are all shrink wrapped and you can't have a flick through before you buy it. So usually I go on to the World of Cross Stitching website. I think it's called Gathered. I'll put it down below. And that shows you like a little highlight of all the different patterns are in the latest issue. So the one that I was interested in was this one. Cross stitch turtle. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So I don't know about you, but I have a wish list of crafts as long as my arm that I wish I could do, and I've got so many cross stitch patterns that I put away for just in case when I feel like doing them. But yes, the turtle one definitely is going into my to-do folder. But I thought it was so beautiful, so unusual. But yeah, there's lots of lovely kind of cross stitches this issue. Like the little tea time one there down the bottom as well. So yeah, that's a little cross stitch that I have been working on. I have a couple of finished objects that I would like to share with you. Okay, so the first finished object is a pair of socks. Ta-da! These are the Crunkled socks by Kay Jones, and this is my second time actually knitting this pattern. Really, really love it, and it's just, yeah, I think it's like a 12 row pattern repeat, and I just love working through it. I just want to get to the next kind of stage, so it's really, really quick to knit these up. These are for my husband, and he has size 12 feet, and these didn't take me that long to do. These are a lot quicker to do than vanilla socks, because I think with vanilla socks you get a bit bored when you're like there and just the thought of having to do all that stocking neck stitch. So these are knit in Coop Knits Socks Yeah, and the pink colour is Xenon and the blue colour is Lapis. So they come in like 50-gram skeins, so I just bought one of each because I'd previously knit him a pair of socks and that was within 100 grams, so I thought that should do fine. No, wrong. I ended up running out of the Lapis on the second sock and had to start the Xenon colour for the toe early. So that is why one sock has a longer pink section at the toe than the other. Fortunately for me, these are going to be, you know, worn inside trainers, so you're not going to see what goes on below the ankle really. So these are little short socks because in the summer he likes to wear his shorts, so I thought these would look nice. So I did have loads of pink left, by the way, loads of pink left, so you can knit a pair of size 12 socks with less than 100 grams. It's just you need more than 50 for the main body of the sock. I suppose I could weigh it for future reference to know what quantities of yarn I need to use. But anyway, those are his socks and he's happy with those, and now that I've shipped them to you, he can wear them. Another finished object is a project bag. So I got the sewing machine out a few weeks ago and I decided to make a project bag just using stash. Here it is. Just made out of some cotton fat quarters that I got in Hobbycraft. So it's like a complimentary set. There was 4 different fabrics that had the kind of navy or the orange colour in them. So you can see the little flowers at the top, and we have the birds, and then down the bottom are the fish, the carp. Inside, it was quite a big section of fabric that I needed for the inside, so I went into my stash and got out some yellow polka dot fabric. So that's it inside. What I did differently from this bag, from previous bags that I have made, I decided to put on like a, what do you call that, D-link, and a little clip like that, a little handle. So the pattern I followed for this, it was roughly following a pattern by, I can't remember. I'll put the pattern for this in the description box below. So that's it for my works in progress and finished objects. First thing I bought was, with my temperature blanket, I ran out of some of the colours of that, so I bought some more. And then because we'd had a heat wave and the highest temperature on my blanket was, I'd planned was 24 degrees, and because the heat wave we'd got above that temperature for several days, I decided to incorporate another blanket. No, I decided to incorporate another colour into the blanket. So I chose this one, and this is Cascade 220 Superwash, and the colour is 263. I think on the website it said the colour is called Golden, and I thought that this would be fantastic to represent those really hot days. And I think that will go nicely with the rest of the colours in the temperature blanket. I have finally reached the midway point for the year in the blanket, so I have now started decreasing. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of catch up with the days on it, because it's hard going working on that in the height of summer. So yeah, so that's the latest colour for the temperature blanket. So when I bought that online, I saw there was a sale on Stylecraft sock yarn, so I bought this one here. So this is Head Over Heels All Stars, and the colour is 3915, and it is called Aussie. And it's a 75/25 wool nylon. I think it's a really nice yarn. I think it was like about £3 for this ball, which is not bad for a sock yarn. I thought I could add that to my commercial sock yarn stash. What else have I bought? Oh yes, so in a previous episode I said about what craft projects would be on my bucket list, and one of the items was a love note sweater. So I saw on Hobby that they had a sale on unicorn yarn. It was like half price, so I bought some, and this is the colour I have decided on. This is colour 20, and this is a 75% wool, 25% polyamide, and it's a lovely colour. So I had such trouble trying to decide on what colour my love note would be, and I was talking about it with my husband, and he was like, well, a lot of your clothes are navy, do you want to go for a navy? And I looked up the Ravelry project page and saw that there were some navy love notes there, but actually the design was kind of lost in the navy. It just, you didn't really see it. So I scrolled through loads and loads and saw different colours, and the one that stood out for me was the kind of goldeny mustardy colours. So I thought, that's what I'll do. I'll knit my love note out of that. So I've ordered 3 of those, and you have to combine the 4-ply with like a lace weight mohair, but I don't like mohair, so I decided to get some Seri alpaca, which is in the form of this. So this is Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk, and let me see, 77% alpaca, 23% mulberry silk, and this is the colour, I think it's Curry, colour 19, I think it is Curry it's called, but I thought that would go nicely with that, wouldn't it? That's the 2 colours. I'm going to give that a go, and hopefully I can knit that up quite quickly. We shall see. We shall see. But I've got lots of like navy dresses and stuff, and I thought that would go really nice with it. So that is for my love knit. After making the project bag, I was passing a fabric shop that is in the process of relocating, so they had a bit of a sale on, so I popped in there one day and I bought some more fat quarters. So I thought, I bought these with the aim of maybe making another project bag. Can you have too many project bags? I don't know. Anyway, so first one, let's go with this one. This lovely foxy fabric. Little woodland scene. We've got a fat quarter of that, and then I got this one to complement it. I don't know if you can see, but the little fox has little arrows on his fur, so I got this one to complement it. So I thought that would make a nice project bag, that pair. And then I saw this embroidery skeins, and I thought that was really unusual. I've not seen a fabric with that kind of print on it before. And then I got this one with embroidery thread and needles. So I thought that might make a little project bag. I thought those four would, they might make 2 little project bags anyway. They've been washed and they're ready to use whenever I get the motivation to sew something. What else have I bought? So the other day I went into town with my husband, and we went into Sostrene Grene, which is like a Danish company, and they do all kind of like knickknacks for your house, you know, like vases and tables, and they have a big craft area, they have a baking area, they have a toy area. It's kind of like a kind of like IKEA but for knickknacks. So anyway, I went into their craft area and had a look and saw that they had some bamboo needles that were really, really cheap. So I apologise for the crinkling. So I bought these. Let's see. 4.5mm, 6mm, 7mm and 8mm bamboo DPNs, and they're 20 centimeters long, and they were £1.77. I thought, hey, just add those to my stash. So I thought just get them to have, because like £1.77, brilliant. So I got those. I bought one of all their needles. I also got these 60 centimeter long circular needles. Got 8mm, 10mm and big chunky 12mm, and those were £1.44. Again, brilliant. £1.44. So I bought one of each of those just to have, because I thought, you know, there's nothing worse than wanting to start a project and not having the needles that you need for it. So we'll see how I get on with those. I'm actually planning on using the bamboo DPNs on the Love Note sweater, so that'll be good. So I think that's all for what I've bought recently. So we'll go on to life events. It is the 11th of August at the minute, so I'm off work for a couple of weeks. Obviously, because the way things are, we're not going on holiday, we're kind of having a staycation and doing day trips here and there. And so I've been off since Friday, so past couple of days I had booked in all my kind of appointments that I needed to go to, like getting the car serviced, doctor's appointments, hospital appointments, and I had booked all those in for those kind of 2 days previously. So thankfully that's them all done now. Well, no, we're actually have got another appointment next week for my cat. One of my cats, Luna, she's the black and white one. She's got a badly infected toe. Don't know what happened to her. Just last week we noticed that one of her like front paws, or like her toe, was all red and sore looking. So we took her to the vets. She's been on antibiotics. She's been wearing a buster collar, and she has somehow managed to get round wearing this collar and has still been trying to lick her toes. And we thought the infection had kind of gone away. It hadn't totally gone away, but anyway, she's made it worse by licking it again. So she's on another set of antibiotics. She had to take a swab taken, and we're just gonna have to see how she is. There is talk of if it doesn't heal, she might need surgery. Yeah. All because she wouldn't stop licking her flipping toe. So hopefully, she's got a bigger collar on now. That they decided that if she was able to get around to the smaller collar to lick her toe, that she needs a bigger one. So she's got this huge collar on her head, and she's like staggering about the place. And yeah, not great. But hopefully this set of antibiotics will kick in, and she won't need any further treatment. Okay, so it was my 15th wedding anniversary recently, and my husband gifted me with this kind of plaque slash sock ruler for my crafty area. That was what he got me. Teeny sock ruler, happy 15th anniversary. He got this on Etsy from Capola Designs. So there you go. Actually, it's quite handy for this because I didn't have any anything to show me the different sock sizes, so it's kind of like hope for the best if you're knitting socks for other people. And that's what he got me, which was very thoughtful of him. Anyway, so yes, he supports me in my crafty endeavours, and I support him with all his books. He absolutely loves books, and in fact our bookcase downstairs is like double stacked with books because he just has so many. So so yes, that was nice. We had a date today. The girls went to spend the day with their grandparents, and me and him went off into town and spent the day together, which was lovely. Okay, so that's it for today's episode, I think. Hopefully next episode I'll have something to show you with regards to starting the love note. And I don't know if you can hear the rain now. It's really heavy. But that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below letting me know where you're from or how you find me. So I hope to see you back here again soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.